This episode is sponsored by Starbucks, even if you're not white. After Jurassic World 1, it was obvious what the audience wanted. They wanted dinosaurs in the city, a T-Rex walking down Sunset Boulevard, raptors jumping over subway turnstiles, the excitement, the spectacle, the marvel, the excitement. And that's exactly what they're going to get, right after this film. Dinosaurs in New York, dinosaurs in LA, dinosaurs on a really nice Royal Caribbean cruise liner. Are you as pumped as I am? Imagine no more. It's only 3 years away. But wait, there's more. Not only is this a great ad for Jurassic Park 6, Jurassic World 3, 2021, it's also a brilliant film in its own right. In fact, I think it might be the best film I've ever seen. In fact, I know it, because impressed is the word for me. I am impressed. Impressed is the word for me. It's so impressive. I mean, impressed is the word. I cannot say it enough. Impressed. You don't know what other films I've ever seen. Keep your nose out. Jeff Goldblum starts by saying the dinosaurs should be allowed to die on the island that used to be the home to Jurassic Park, in Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 4, Jurassic Park Lost World. But no, Jeff Goldblumers! Chris Pratt and Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce Dallas Texas Howard, are there to save the raptors, because raptors are people too, and are smart enough to be soldiers. Or at least Coast Guard. The island's volcano is about to erupt. Ignore the questions this raises about Dickie Attenborough's decision-making abilities, because the filmmakers know exactly what we want. A family-friendly film about people being eaten alive. And at last, a ginger in a prominent role in Hollywood. Hashtag about time, hashtag me too. Look at this part of a Brachiosaurus being left to die. That's so touching, and emotional, and sad, and paradigm shift. In fact, the director even played the sad version of the Jurassic Park theme during filming, so that Chris Pratt and Bryce Howard didn't have to act. How thoughtful. Having great swathes of low-key action where we get to know Ted Levine as Buffalo Bill, who brings a lot of emotion to the role, Rafe Spall as the clean-handed villain, who's really unique and brings a lot of nuance, Daniela Pineda as Glasses Woman, who sure is a quart of spunk with the brains to match, and Justice Smith as Frightened Man, who brings a lot of emotion to the role, expertly produces a great space in the second act where you can grab a skinny Dr. Pepper, or call your dog sitter to check up on your new puggle. Hi Todd! And you know, they didn't need to make it 3.5 hours long. That's a gift from the new up-and-coming talent of J.A. Bayona, director. Remember that name. It's one that you'll hear a lot of again, so I suppose you don't need to remember it. But remember that name. It's going places. He's not one of those people who's just going to disappear after this. J.A. Bayona. Who I think is owed an apology by the audience, at least in my cinema, quite frankly, to be honest, because they were laughing at all the wrong moments, and it put myself and my movie buddy, Vincent D'Onofrio, right off our banana daiquiris. But this film puts its characters through some difficult moral choices, and never pulls its punches when it comes to the unpalatable truth about dinosaurs in our society. The bit where Chris Pratt compares raptors to concentration camp survivors? How bold. Also, I wanted to add that I think that the idea of putting a T-Rex and a raptor together as a hybrid is a brilliant idea. It's really creative because that's exactly what they did in the last film, and no one expected them to do it again. Bravo, Mr. Trevorrow. You've outdone yourself, sir. It's just Trevorrow is he's so great. Impressed. I'm really impressed with you, buddy. Do you have a dog? We could walk our dogs together. I have a puggle. There's a chance you've already seen Jurassic World, Lost World, but did you see all the nods to the previous movies? You probably didn't catch them all. There were a lot, and you're not really going to be satisfied until you see them all. Why not go again? Not all movies can be made with originality, okay? It's 2018. There's only so much that can go around. Can we just get it to $1 billion at the box office? Is that so much to ask? Can we just get it to $1 billion? Because people work really hard, and people's lives depend on this movie doing well, alright? Yeah? It's the best movie ever made. Or do you hate America? Dickhead. Impressed. One of those. Impressed.